Hi, Shane.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. We have our introductory video.
Finally, and look at your wall. You are ready to go, girl.
I am ready to go. I've got all my mouse ears. They do provide a nice background, so I might keep that. We'll see how that goes.
That does look very nice.
Thank you. Well, I think we wanted to introduce ourselves and why we're here today, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Take 10 with Shane and Michelle. We are an entertaining view of life's magical moments in Florida and beyond. So
Absolutely.
Shane, why don't you share with everybody why you and I decided to jump into the vlogging YouTube world?
Well, let's see here. We decided to up and leave Ohio and move to a warmer climate, I would say, for more activity, more adventure, and maybe share with what we're doing, and maybe inspire a little bit because we are runners in our 50s and not too many people. I didn't start running till I was 40, and then I found out you didn't start running till you were
52.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think, just to have fun and share our fun and excitement with others, and maybe we'll inspire.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most important thing. We just wanted to have fun and have a forum, really, and a nice outlet for us to chat about a variety of topics. I know Shane and I brainstormed what those topics might be that we thought other people might be interested in. So you already teed one up, which was the moving to Florida, healthy lifestyle, active lifestyle.
Yes.
We both love running, but we run for what, Shane?
We only run for the bling. Like
Amen,
I
sister.
cross the finish line. Now,
Team just finish.
absolutely, absolutely. It doesn't matter the time that you cross the finish line, and that's it. Because, on the other side of that is dessert. And, I love my desserts, and everybody even knows on Facebook. I post them wherever I go. I have quite the following of our desserts.
Yeah, you do have some epic desserts. I love a good dessert as well. But I think we had shared, I'm a little bit more of a savory person if I had to pick between the two, but who doesn't love a good sweet?
Yeah,
So
but you know what? You inspired me because I also, I'm not a big drinker. Like I can only hold like one or two, but you have inspired me. Like the avocado margarita from the Mexico Pavilion is like my favorite now, and I thought it was going to be really gross. So we have, food and wine and all that other stuff that we can share.
oh my gosh, yes. If you guys have not figured out the hint so far by Shane calling out my background, her talking about the Mexico Pavilion, and those of you who aren't aware, that is in Epcot, which is part of the Walt Disney World Resort, that is a short 2 to 2.5 hours away from Shane and I. We only live about 30 to 40 minutes apart, based on traffic. We're in Southwest Florida, so we're
I
very
would have
close
to
door to door.
say the location is by design, don't you think? Like,
Oh, 100%. The location is by design, wanted to be within an easy get up in the morning driving distance. So that's been a lot of fun. I think, Shane, since we've lived here for the last year, we've done, I don't know, 5 or 6 last minute trips. I think I haven't really counted.
and some of our favorite trips have been the shopping ones.
Oh, shopping. So add
Shopping.
that to topics, everybody. Shopping. We do love to shop. Now we are pretty big Disney shoppers. When we go to the parks, we do love going to the resorts and hitting all. We've got our favorite shops that we like to frequent there and purchase. We are big Tommy Bahama brand people. We have a
We
lot
are.
of, yeah, we have a lot of Tommy Bahama Disney. So Tommy Bahama folks, if you're listening, you have a couple of brand ambassadors. Also our husbands.
That's what I was.
Yes, we've
I was
outfitted
gonna
them
say,
very well. Yep.
which is a shocker. Like they want to dress like what we're wearing, and that's a shocker. Like
I know.
that's
Yeah.
a shocker.
Yeah. We'll stay on the down low with that one. I don't know. how much
I
we want to
know.
share that with the world. But
I
yeah, I mean,
know.
so those are topics that we're absolutely, but it's just not Disney. There's
Nope.
lots of things in Florida.
Yes, absolutely. The beach, obviously, but I do have a zoologist on the other coast, and so we like to be environmental and get out and see what else is going on. Hopefully, we can make it up to, I believe it's Crystal River. I would love to
Mm.
swim or kayak or whatever you do with the manatees up there.
We were
Um,
just talking about that. That's the, I think they're like clear or glass bottom. They may not be glass, but whatever, plexiglass. So you can, yeah,
I want to
be
do
out there
that.
with the manatees.
Yeah. So there's lots of stuff. And it's not just, in Florida, you travel for work, I travel for work. I'm going to Reno really soon. So there's Tahoe. I have a reservation at Hell's Kitchen. So, that could be fun. And I know you are a big New York person.
Yep, we have an office in New York, so I am there pretty frequently, and we can talk about that, just share travel tips, share what it's like to work remotely. We both are remote workers, in case we didn't mention that. I work for an agency, and Shane, you're in the consulting world as well.
I do. I work with
Yep.
association business. I call myself the party girl because I get to event plan. So we can, have some fun with wherever we're going. Chicago. I just did Chicago not too long ago. I'm not a big city girl, but I had a great time. So we can share different locations that we've been to as well. Now, the other thing that, and I know you have yours close to you, but as our puppy dogs, we are animal lovers.
Yes, yes, pets was part of our. I think we brainstormed about 10 different topics, and pets definitely made it on the list. We have a beagle named Boomer who, yes, is pretty much at my side all day if I'm in here. This studio that we're recording is also my slash home office, so I do a lot of work, and a lot of my coworkers and clients get to see my background. And the nice thing is it always opens up for interesting conversation on calls, especially with new clients.
I always find a Disney lover wherever I'm going. Not only a Disney lover, but a family pet lover. Typically, whenever we're on a Zoom call, again, I do work from home, and so does Joe across the way. But Obi's always in the background, and they typically care more about Obi than whatever is going on in the meeting. So
Yeah,
that is
your dog's a bit bigger. The Boomer doesn't typically make it on the screen unless one of my clients who met him in person, because the office when I moved from Columbus, Ohio was pet friendly. So Boomer could come to the office, and she had just lost her beagle, and Boomer came up to her, didn't know her from anybody, put his head on her lap. And now on calls, I have to tilt my laptop so Boomer can say hello. But typically, he's on a blanket curled up in a ball. So yeah, pets. We're going to talk about pets for sure.
absolutely. And then I know you do a few cooking things. I am
Yeah, yeah,
pescatarian, vegan, vegetarian, something like that.
yeah.
So I'll share some of the fun things that I have found. And what's your flavor?
It just depends. We do like to cook, but it can be challenging, with busy lives. We are HelloFresh people, so I can talk anyone who's on the fence about some of the different meal programs that are out there that come to your doorstep. We've been HelloFresh people for about 3+ years. We actually just had a barramundi and stir-fried vegetables, which I just finished before we started recording here, which is a fish. Lots of great options. Now, I will warn you with HelloFresh, you still have to chop and cook. It's not pre-made, but they do give you the recipes and all the ingredients. So we can share some tips and tricks about that for sure.
Absolutely. Oh, well, and also with the food, we have found lots of yummy places to go to.
Yes. Yes.
Not just at Disney and other locations. I know you've been at several locations in your area, as so was I. But I'm still cannot get over those peanut butter and jelly wings. Like when you told me again,
Oh,
that was
yes.
crazy.
I
But
sent you a picture. We found out, for those of you who don't know, Shane and I were in a lounge taking some calls for work, and we ordered something called peanut butter and jelly wings. And I had to convince Shane to try them because being more on the vegetarian side, not doing a lot of chicken wings. And I would say you loved those, Shane.
they were, I
They
have
were
to
good.
get Joe to go try them. It was just one of those unique flavors that you're thinking, nah, no. And it was really good. It was really
They're
good.
good. We went back there. It's called Steakhouse 71 at Disney's Contemporary Resort. And we found out when we actually dined there for lunch, they're not on the menu. But if you ask the waitress, she said, absolutely, you guys can order those from the lounge. And they brought them to our
Oh,
table. So we introduced some new people last weekend to the peanut butter and jelly wings. So we will be talking food, specific items. Again, Shane mentioned I live in the Venice area, which is about 30 minutes south of Sarasota. So we there are so many restaurants to try. I can't even count, and we've been to a lot of them. So
we
and we
have.
sometimes go back to the same ones. Shane, you guys are more creatures of habit, I think, than we are. You tend to have
We
your
do.
rotation. Yeah,
We do. We're down in Port Charlotte, and we love the Punta Gorda area to eat as well. So there's lots of yummy places down there. But yeah, on Friday nights we do have a certain Mexican place we like to go
right.
to, but we do try to change it up a little bit. But I might also mention just a little bit before we're going to try to, keep this short for you guys. But I am building a house and Michelle, I haven't told you, but the electric is in. So I
Woo!
can share
Yay!
my saga of how I moved to Florida. And I'm still in a 2-bedroom apartment, but hopefully we'll have a house soon. And Michelle has decided to.
Well, we rent a house. So we just signed a second year lease. So anyone following the housing market knows it was pretty crazy post pandemic with everybody moving south. The whole country was a housing frenzy, but Florida got hit especially hard with the prices, and you just couldn't even touch a builder here. You couldn't find an existing home. Well, the tides have turned. Prices are dropping weekly. We get pinged all the time with all kinds of great deals on existing houses, on new builds. Builders are throwing all kinds of incentives because they
That's
want to,
good.
get these things sold. So we are actively looking at, we are not 100% certain we're going to build new, but we are certain. So we thought we would, but now we're just like, we're also open to finding a nice existing home as well. So search is on, we're getting serious about it, and more to come. So as Shane shares her home adventure, we'll have some stuff to share as well.
So, whoa. I, what else we got? I think we've done pretty
I
good.
think we've done pretty good. I think we've just shared just a little bit about who we are, what to expect, what our channel's about. There will be some surprise and delight moments, I'm sure.
So I
And
forgot to say one thing. We do like sports. So
oh my
OH,
gosh, how did we forget about sports? They just got the NFL draft.
I know, OH.
IO.
So that's our team. So we will definitely, share some sports. We've already been to the what?
Wait, can you see? Trying to point to, I can't tell where my hand. Oh, there they are.
Oh,
Which
our
years are
Bengals
those?
ears. Yes, we got our Bengals ears.
Those are the Cincinnati Bengals. Ohio State ears are back there somewhere. I don't know where those are.
So
But
we have had our first adventure at the Tampa Bay Stadium, the Buccaneers Stadium. That was fun. So we'll have to try to find another adventure for that. So definitely sports will be on the radar too.
oh, please stay tuned. We have the goal to hit every, and I'm saying every as if there are hundreds. I think there's only 3 stadiums in Florida that have a professional football team. Jacksonville will be our next trip in the fall sometime, as soon as they announce Cincinnati and Jacksonville's schedule, as well as Miami and the Dolphins. But that's not this year. They're not playing each other this year. So stay tuned. It'll be
Stay
fun.
tuned. Stay tuned. So, have we wrapped it all up here?
You know what? I think we have wrapped it up. I don't know if anything else in our introduction that we need to talk about. So I think we can sign off for now and
Stay
go.
tuned.
Yes.
Are we going to have a location eventually where they can go to and email us and all that? Stay tuned for updates to connect with us.
Yes, yes, we will be. Obviously, you will see this posted on YouTube. So we will make sure that we include. Our goal is to make sure anything that we share with you that seems interesting to you, we'll put it in the show notes. And just so you know, Shane and I are new to vlogging, new to YouTube. Even though we both deal with social media in our professional lives, this is our first venture into it personally. So be patient with us. We're learning too. We think it'll be a lot of fun, but we have not committed to how regular we're going to update yet. We really need to. We'll plan a schedule. We have lots of great topics, but once those start rolling, be expecting to see a lot of content from us.
Sounds good. So, are you ready?
Let's sign off, girl.
All right. Until the next Take 10.
Make all your minutes magical.
In Florida and beyond.
And we'll see you real soon, everybody. Bye.
Have a great night.